at the Natick Post 979. Post 979. We have now we have Jim Musgrave here, the commander of the post, and we have a nice young lady here who's here, and you've been here many times before. What is your name?
I'm Stephanie Esposito. I work for Special Olympics Massachusetts. I oversee all of our fundraising.
Do you think that we'll do this next year also?
I think we're going to keep doing this as long as this post is right here, you know, in town. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. We're going to keep this going.
How many times have you come here?
Oh, well, I've worked for Special Olympics for 8 years now, so I've been to this plunge for 8 years, but I know that it's been going on for much longer than just those 8 years, over...
I believe 15.
15 years, yeah.
Is this one of your best fundraisers?
Of course it is, absolutely. The Polar Plunge is our best community fundraising event every year, every winter. The Passion Plunge here in Natick is so special to us because we get to work with our partners at the AMVETS, not only just Post 79, but all over Massachusetts. The AMVETS Post come together and they raise money for Special Olympics athletes, and we could not be more grateful for the partnership.
Good. You plan on coming here next year and a few years later?
I will be here every year that this event is hosted.
Well,
you can count on it.
You're going to be here another 45 years.
Absolutely.
You might have gray hair then.
I have gray hair now, but let's cut that out. Let's not put that in the...
Who's this guy aside of you on your right-hand side?
Well, I'll let him introduce himself.
I'm Jim Musgrave. I'm the commander of Post 79, Natick, Massachusetts.
And how long you been commander, Jim?
I just took over in July. I've been a part of this post since 1999. I was on the executive board for 3 years before I became the commander, and my father was a commander back here in the 60s.
Did you anticipate all the road going on as commander here at the before you got joined?
I had an idea. It's a little bit of a bumpy road, but we're going through it, and I'm proud to be part of this great post.
Okay, and how long have you been in the AMVETS?
Since 1999.
Okay, and you're proud of your service?
Yes.
Where do you serve?
United States Navy.
Oh, you guys brought me over and you brought me back.
Yeah, there was discussion about bringing you back, but yes.
Now, do you think you'd like to have this next year also?
Oh, definitely. Every year. It's a great fundraiser for Special Olympics.
Well, you took the lightning out of my next question because I was going to ask you, why is it so important to have this here?
It's important because we're a community-based AMVETS, and we get a lot of people that are coming from high schools, organizations such as FedEx right up the street. A lot of people want to help out Special Olympics.
Well, nice talking to both of you today.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Nick.
when things get rolling here, we'll probably not even have a chance to talk to you. I imagine you'll be real busy when things get rolling, another hour or so.
That's right.
Okay, are you going to jump in the lake?
No. I am going to support everyone who is jumping in the lake with, I'll hold towels, I will clap for them and cheer for them, but I will be staying dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about you, Jim?
I am jumping in the lake.
You are jumping?
Yes, with my granddaughter.
With your granddaughter?
Yes.
Wow. How old is she?
She's 14. She's right over there, and
You're a granddaughter at 14? What, you get married when you were 14 yourself? You don't look that old.
No, actually, I've been with my wife. We started dating in middle school, and we're going to celebrate 50 years this July.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
I hope to be there.
Yes.
Yeah, anytime there's food, I'd like to be there.
All right. Yeah, we'll count on it.
Okay, thanks very much for talking on
Thank
camera,
you.
both of you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, here we are with Pearl Eagles, and she's been in the AMVETS Auxiliary for how many years, Pearl?
54 years.
Wow, what title do you hold now?
I'm the president of this local,
Oh,
79.
the president of this the Auxiliary.
Yeah, for the past 22 years.
What? Yeah, you mean to tell me that they can't find anybody else?
No one else will do it.
Oh, what makes you so invigorating to keep on hanging in there?
Well, I don't want to see it go bad. We're the largest auxiliary in the state, so got to keep it going.
Could you tell me some of the things the Auxiliary does, or the mission, a little briefly?
Well, we give a couple of scholarships away each year. We have the veterans come out from Brockton, VA, and West Roxbury for dinners. They're coming out next month, as a matter of fact. And we do a lot for the community, donations to Natick Service Council, different things like that.
What is the most vivid memory that you remember as being a commander or the president of the Ladies Auxiliary? There must be something that really made you real proud.
Well, when I was state president,
Oh.
That was back though in 77, 78.
Yep. Well, I was still.
That was a long time ago.
And, you remember those times where it was just outstanding.
It was, and in those days you had big installations and everything, which kind of gone away now. Veterans are getting older, and there's not so many active anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Who's this lovely young girl here? Who's this lovely young girl right here aside of you?
It's my granddaughter Taylor.
Oh, Taylor, how are you?
I'm good.
How old are you, Taylor?
12.
And what grade are you in?
7th.
Yeah. Well, nice talking to you today.
All right, thanks, you too.
Okay, and thank you, Miss Pearl.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, we have Commander Wayne Anthony, Department of Massachusetts AMVETS. How are you today, Commander Wayne?
Okay, Nick.
And is this your first time here?
Now, this will be my 15th time
15.
jumping in the lake.
Wow, you're going to jump in?
Be the first one jumping in.
Oh, that's great. I want to get that on film. Okay, what goals? You remember the first year you were here? You remember what you took in for the Special Olympics?
Oh, about $6,000.
6,000, and that was 15 years ago.
Yeah,
And what is your goal today?
50,000.
50,000
Yeah.
from 6.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think you can make that?
Well, we're pretty close.
Well, that's a good deal.
We
That's
already have 24,000 online already.
You got 24 already committed, and the race is going to be another round and a half away.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Last year we did 28,000, but our record is 34,000 we had 5 years ago.
that's great. I know that they've told me that you're one of the one and only prime mover of this particular program. You got special things from the Celtics and the New England Patriots, the Bruins.
All the sport teams, yeah.
You have autographed paraphernalia.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. And how do you get those contacts?
Well, you gotta send away to their foundation and for 4 or 5 months ahead of time, and then they approve it and they send me something in the in the mail.
And you don't disclose any of that information because you don't want them to get disturbed either. Outright.
No, they're good.
Good. Now, how long you been a member of the AMVETS?
Oh, about 32 years.
32.
Yeah.
And you served on active duty?
Yeah, Vietnam veteran.
And you served in country?
Yeah.
Okay. What branch was it?
United States Army.
Oh, there's no other branch, is there? Is there another branch?
Just like you served in Korea, U.S. Army.
Well, that's great. Now, do you plan on coming here next year and doing the same thing?
Well, I've been doing it for 15 years, might as well.
Well, that's good. Well, how does your wife there now? How does she handle all this now that you're away from the... I imagine being
Well,
state...
she helps me out a lot.
Yeah, but you being state commander, you must be, all over the place
Yeah,
here. You're never home.
I travel all over the place, the state, all the different posts.
Well, that's great. And is there anything you'd like to say to anyone that is
I
watching
just want to
this?
say, everybody, thank you for their contribution and supporting the Special Olympics of Massachusetts. The athletes, they're out in Marlboro. That's where their headquarters is. And they do a lot of other special things for the Special Olympics Massachusetts athletes. So that's why we do it.
Oh, and before I leave, I understand that some of the major TV people are coming here today.
Supposedly all the networks will be here today, too. Also.
All the networks.
Yeah.
Commander Anthony, real nice talking to you today, and I wish you a lot of luck in the future as well as today.
Thank you, and I'll probably talk to you later when you see me on the beach.
I'll see you on the beach.
All right.
Are you going to wear a Speedo?
No.
Okay.
All right. Somebody
Nice
is, but not me.
Nice talking to you, Commander.
Thanks, Nick.
Well, here we are back at Post 79 here in Natick, where the Passion Plunge is going to take place every year. And we've got 3 AMVETS members here who are really the bulwark of the AMVETS. And what is your name, sir?
Greg Brister.
And we are the...
I'm the Sons of Commander of Post 132 in Marlborough,
Oh,
Massachusetts.
that's very good. Nice to talk to you. And your name?
I'm Caroline Kenyon.
And what is your job in the AMVETS?
I'm a keeper of many hats.
I know, that's why I've got you here underneath the American flag.
I am currently the alternate NEC for the AMVETS. I'm state adjutant. I'm District 3 adjutant. I'm also a past state commander.
Are you ever at home?
Barely.
Nice talking
I
to you.
will be jumping in.
Okay, I'm coming back to you both
Oh,
in
really?
another few seconds.
Okay.
So don't go fall asleep on me
Oh,
now.
I'm not gonna.
What's your name, sir?
Stephen Garner.
And are you a member of the AMVETS? I just said you were.
I'm a lifetime member of AMVETS.
Oh, what is your position in the AMVETS?
I am a past state adjutant, and I'm currently the state commander's aide de camp.
Oh, the aide de camp. Tell me, what does that do?
I work for the commander, and I help him arrange meetings, committee meetings, raise fundraising events, whatever he needs.
Well, I think he needs an extra hand, don't you think?
I do. I give him two.
How long you been the aide?
About a year.
About a year? Are you happy doing your job?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we're going to swing back to a young Brewster here. Brewster, what branch of service were you in?
I wasn't in the service.
Oh.
I'm a Sons of member.
Okay.
My father was in World War II, and I decided to support our veterans very strongly because of my father.
How long you been a member of the Sons?
Since 2002.
And what do you remember anything that's really made you real happy that you are a member of the Sons? Some particular thing that happened to you through the years?
Just the volunteers that we have and the pleasure of serving and being there for our veterans and supporting our veterans.
Now, what would you like to say to someone who's watching this on YouTube about the AMVETS and the plunge here happening today in the lake?
Well, it's a very good cause for Special Olympics, and it's done yearly here. This time we have no ice on the lake, so it's going to be very interesting about that.
Are you jumping in?
Yes, I'm jumping in.
Whoa! I've thought of going into the kiddies pool with put one toe in.
Oh, he's going to be a chicken dipper.
Chicken dipper. There you go. And then Mr. Aide de Camp Steve Garner, what would you like to say to?
I'd just like to thank all the people that donate every year to this event. Our funds we raised last year were $34,000 for the Special Olympics kids. This year our goal is to at least exceed that. We hope to hit 50, and I'm going to do the chicken dip, but I don't want to go in the water because my Speedo doesn't fit anymore.
You got a Speedo too? Well, I've got one too. Oh, we're gonna go in the beach together at Nantasket Beach. What size is yours? Mine is very small.
No comment on that.
Too small.
No comment. Too small. No comment on it. Okay, Mr. Brewster, what would you say that you would like to say to people that now that you're got the opportunity to pass it on?
Again, it's a pleasure to be here. It's a great event for the Special Olympics. AMVETS does a wonderful job throughout their communities. Just support our veterans the best we can. Stand up, give them a big salute in these communities for what they do. And I'm very proud to be that supporter myself.
Okay, Mr. Brewster, what is your first name again?
Greg.
Greg. You said salute, huh? How about we all salute?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we got Billy O'Connell here. How are you, Billy, today?
I'm doing fine.
And what is your job in the AMVETS here today?
My job is Vice Commander of the state. My job is programs, which is today is Special Olympics. That's part of my job is programs. That in Boy Scouts, in Americanism.
Americanism. Wow, that's a lot of responsibility there.
Yes, it's that's each post supports the Americanism. Flag retiring ceremonies in patriotic things that each post has their own little niche that they do on Americanism.
Okay, and you tie the Boy Scouts in with that sometimes.
Yeah, the Boy Scout. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's great. What town is it? Go ahead, sir.
In Randolph. Randolph, yes. Post 51.
Post 51 in Randolph?
Yes.
And How long you been a member of the AMVETS?
Since I got out of Vietnam in '67.
What branch were you in?
The only one going, Air Force.
Air Force. Oh, oh. What do you say that the Air Force? The only way to fly?
Yeah, only way. But I'll tell you why I joined the Air Force. Because I was in the Boy Scouts, and I said I did all the camping that I was going to do. I already said, I'm not going in the Marines, I ain't going in the Navy, and I can't swim, so I'm going in the Air Force. Thank God I went in the Air Force, because all the buddies that I knew that ever ate at that Air Force base said, you guys ate like this all the time? I says, yeah, yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
And real bread.
Yeah.
And real eggs.
And when you want, and that's it, real eggs. The only place we had powdered eggs is when you left Hawaii. Once you were overseas, no matter what you were in, powdered eggs.
Okay. How long did I think I asked you this before, but I'm going to ask you again. I've forgotten now. How long you been in the AMVETS?
Since 1967.
Oh, that's good. About 65 or 60 years or so.
Yes.
You just joined right when you come back out of country.
Yeah, because the AMVETS, my post paid for your dues the first year.
Oh, that's the reason why you joined, huh?
Well, no, because all my uncles were out of Post 51 in Randolph. So,
okay.
In fact, my uncle used to babysit me, and they'd be playing cards upstairs when I was a kid.
You think you'll be here next year?
Oh, I know I'll be here. I'll be, hopefully, if everything works out next year, I'll be vice commander, and then I will be commander.
Good. Nice talking to you today, Billy.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah. Well, we've got Sammy and Gabby here, and they make a good partnership, the both of them. How are you today, Sammy?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm glad to be here. This is an awesome event, and happy working with everyone here.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Gabby, you happy here?
Oh yeah,
And,
ecstatic.
How long you been working with the Special Olympics?
About a year in March.
Oh, well, you've got a nice high voice.
Yes, I do.
Are you happy working with Special Olympics?
Yes, I love it.
That's good.
Greatest job ever.
Okay, what have you got in your hand here?
Here I have our Polar Plunge merch for today's event. We got the nice Massachusetts outline, American flag, and then the Post logo.
And you're selling these as a fundraiser.
These are for plungers that raise over $100, $100 or more. They get one of these.
You get one of those?
Yes.
What? Can I buy one for $100? It's going for a good cause.
Yes. For you,
Oh,
yeah.
I like you, Gabby. You bend the rules a little bit for me. That's great. Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, Sam.
Yes.
Now, what's the story with you? What do you got here? A hat?
Yeah, so I've got our AMVETS beanie, and then we've got a Special Olympics logo on the back. These are to all of our AMVET volunteers and people members who are with AMVET, and it's a chance for us to recognize all the hard work they do and what they mean to us, and it's a nice little treat to help you stay warm.
Well, how do you get one of those hats?
If you're part of AMVETS, you work with us, you work with AMVETS, and we recognize your service and what you've done for us and the organization.
Well, I'm a life member of AMVETS. Can I get one of those?
I think this has your name on it. So
Well,
I think that's actually yours.
Well,
you should change that.
I don't think the Korean veterans will mind me if I drop this hat.
I think for today only.
Can you put it on me?
I'd be happy to. Ready? Here you go. Is that good? Got your ears and everything.
Oh,
I think you're all set.
right.
You're good. It looks good to me.
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. Now, look what I got here. Oh, it's upside down, just like me. Whoop. Now, how about this here? What is it? It says, I survived the polar plunge.
Yeah.
It says, I survived the polar plunge. How does that work?
Well, so today is our polar plunge, and if you go in the water, you take the plunge, you get to show off a sticker. Who doesn't want to drive around their car and prove to everyone that they survived cold, frigid waters? I think that's something to be proud of.
Well, but the problem is when you have this here in your car, people are going to stop and ask you what the polar plunge is. And you got to be alive and awake, be able to tell them that. And you know how many times people will probably stop and ask me, what's the polar plunge? And I'll tell them, I'll maybe forget what it's all about. So, but I won't qualify for one of these either because I'm not going into the pool.
Oh, it's all right.
I'm 90 years old. If I go in there, they'll probably bring out a casket.
Well, you know, we do have a kiddie pool. You can put your feet in if that's better for you.
I wish I was a kiddie again. Let me tell you, I wish I was a kiddie and know what I know now.
I love that. Yeah.
Nice talking to Sam and Gabby. Nice talking to both of you.
Thank you very much.
God bless America. Bye-bye. Thank you. Here. Hi. We're here at the shore of Lake Cochituate, beautiful and pristine. And I've got here Robert O'Connell. Robert, how's everything going today?
Cold.
Cold.
Very cold.
And are you going to jump in the lake?
Both myself, the commander, and Madam President were going to be the first in.
Well, it can't be the coldest day that you ever jumped in the lake. I remember there was 2 feet of ice here. We had to chop through it.
Probably about 4 or 5 years ago, we had to get through about 15 inches total between snow and ice.
All right, take your glasses off.
But it's it's a pleasure. We've been doing this since 2011 here. Our banner year, I believe we raised close to 34,000. I'm pretty sure we're going to do better than that this year. The great cause to actually see these Special Olympians, compete against one another. Artie, our past state commander, Tim Eaton, our current first vice commander, Wayne Anthony, our current state commander, and myself at Natick High School, they held a Special Olympics event, and we got to hand out medals and just to see the pure joy on these kids' faces.
Okay.
It's what makes it.
What time will this be going off?
We jump at high noon.
And you think you'll do this next year?
Every year I can.
Well, how long have you been doing it now?
Since 2011. So
Wow.
it's about 12 years.
Well,
I've missed it twice.
How long have you been in the AMVETS?
17 years now.
What branch of service?
Army.
Oh, is there any other branch?
11 Bravo, baby. Bang, bang all the way. That's what it's all about.
And what title do you hold here now in the AMVETS?
I am in my 12th year as the AMVETS State Chaplain. I am currently the 3rd Vice Commander for the state. And I'm also the public relations officer when it comes to our social media platforms and stuff like that, trying to get our message out there to the world.
Well, that's good. Good. Well, let's go back inside and warm up. Huh?
I agree.
It's about 40 degrees now.
Thank you, sir.
But it's a lot warmer than past years.
Oh, yeah.
I remember past years it was down to, what, 8 degrees?
The water was warmer than the air temperature. It was probably like 5 degrees about 4 years back.
And how much do you think it is now, temperature?
Well,
it's 41 here today now.
Well, that's what they say, but with the wind, it probably feels like 35, and the water's got to be temping in at about 38.
Where's the kiddie pool?
Right there.
Oh, now I'm going to jump in there.
There you go. Raise some money. Just go ankle deep.
Let me try this out here.
Do it.
Well, that means I got to take my shoe off. Huh? I got to take my shoe off?
Don't do it now. Do it during the plunge.
You have to do it
Do it during the plunge.
Yeah, but I mean, during that time, I have to take my shoe off.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's go back inside. The wind is blowing through. Well, we've got Tom Dept here, the financial officer of the state commander of the Department of Massachusetts. AMVETS. How are you today, Tom?
Hey, I'm doing great. Nick, I'm doing great. It's a wonderful day. Just out there, I got my hammer this year because I had to put some flags. I had to put some flags in the ground so we could create the walkway down into the beach so the runners, or the jumpers, I should say, the plungers, they could go in the water and have their experience for Special Olympics.
How long have you been a member of the AMVETS?
Oh, I've been a member down here for 44 years.
Wow. And how many different posts have you filled in?
Well, I'm a life member of AMVETS Post 79 here in Natick, and I've been post commander several times over the years. Of course, I was past state commander of Massachusetts back in 2002 to 2003. And I do everything I can for all the posts within Metro West and out west and further north, like Gloucester and Beverly and that area. We have quite a few AMVETS Posts up there, hanging in there.
Title now?
My present title for the State Department is I'm the State Finance Officer.
Oh, you handle veteran of the United States Air
Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
The Rainbow Plungers.
They said they're rainbow plungers. And what is your name, young lady? Let's go into the pool with the rainbow girls. Go ahead. All right.
Let's go into the pool with the Rainbow Girls.
Okay. We've got Dave here from Chicopee. How are you today, Dave?
I'm doing well.
And what makes you come here?
I came down to volunteer and help my services for the Polar Plunge.
And how long you been in the AMVETS?
I've been with the AMVETS for 22 years now.
Wow, is this your first time coming to the Polar Plunge?
This is my first time coming to the Polar Plunge. Coming from Chicopee, it's a little bit of a ride. So it's a bit warm today, though.
Oh, that's good. Are you jumping in the lake?
No, I'm not going to jump in. Health issues are going to say no.
Well, I'm glad you came here today. And how long you been in the AMVETS?
I've been in the AMVETS for 22 years.
And you're proud of your service?
Yes, I am.
What service were you in?
It was my father. I'm a member of the Sons of AMVETS.
Oh, good. What was your father's branch?
My father was in the Air Force.
Well, da 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 da. Is there anything you'd like to say that to anyone about what the AMVETS means to you?
The AMVETS is an organization that supports veterans in every way, shape, and form possible. That's what I've seen in the 22 years I've been in. I think it goes to a great cause. And someone's got to help our veterans because our government doesn't want to.
Well, thank you very much for talking on camera today. Okay.
Got to get the sword on the road here.
Yeah.
Get the sword on the road. Come on. Wait, back in the military.
You're gonna come in with this?
We gotta get the.
Water certified to use now.
All right, folks, we're going to get this rolling. What I would like to do is introduce Carly Nestor. She will be singing our national anthem. AMVETS, attention. Present arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight were the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
a moment of silence to honor the 93,000 plus fine men and women of this country who never came home from war, and also to honor our Gold Star families. Thank you. Short, sweet, to the point. God bless us all, each and every one. You ready? Ready. Let's go. Oh, man. Time to get warm.
Well, it's good to see you.
Good to be seen, sir. You're the best. You're the best. You're going to go in?
And the kiddies pool. Kiddies pool.
Channel 25.
All right, hold on. I'll get right with you. Hey, Ma, gotta do one more. Gotta go in with Chris.
How can they do?
You have a cape. You look like a superhero in that outfit. Sweetie, are you taking pictures? Yeah, I did. Later on, my phone's in the car.
Later on, when we get inside, you transfer. Okay, call Mary. Yeah, just transfer him to me.
Steve, will you transfer the pictures to my phone also?
I'll tell Mary this is her phone.
Okay,
so-
all right,
so.
all right.
For some reason, my phone takes crappy pictures. Thank God my daughter-in-law was taking pictures the other night at the dance.
They're adorable.
How this whole thing came about? Well, this is my job as Vice Commander of the state of AMVETS. As part of programs is our Special Olympics. So we at AMVETS have been working on this program all year long. This is a culmination of all the years of work today. Last year, we raised over $27,000.
Serve the Natick Fire Department. Woo!
Good. Well, we got Debbie Conley here today. How are you today, Debbie?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
Good. And how long you been in the AMVETS Auxiliary?
8 years.
8 years. What title do you hold now?
I am the Massachusetts State Auxiliary President.
Well, that's great. And is this your first time you came here at the Plunge?
No, this is the first time I've jumped, but it's not the first time I've come.
Was the water wet or cold?
Very wet and cold.
Both, huh?
Yeah, both.
How long have you been the president of the auxiliary now?
Just this year.
Okay. You proud of your service here with the AMVETS?
Absolutely. I
And,
try to do whatever I can.
That's good. What made you join the AMVETS?
I've always been at the AMVETS Post since I was 5.
Wow, that's great.
So, I mean, it was time.
Some of the biggest responsibilities you have as the president of the auxiliary.
Watching over the state ladies, just making sure everything's done and attending functions and doing what I can.
Okay.
Raising money.
Okay. And you find that it's very enlightening and satisfying for you?
Yes, I have learned a lot this year. I really have. It's been a great year.
And will you come back next year for the plunge?
Absolutely.
And,
And I will jump again.
wow, that's great. You had a chance to change your clothes and all that.
Yes, I did.
Well, that's good.
Except for my glasses are now at the bottom of the lake.
Your glasses? Your reading glasses?
My distance glasses, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
That's all right. I have another pair at the house.
well, it was a good cause anyway.
It was a good cause.
Yeah. Well, nice talking to you today.
Well, thank you.
Okay, President Conway.
Thank you, darling.
Bye. Well, I'm looking at some very, very intelligent people here. I can tell. And the most intelligent person is this young lady right here. What is your name?
Sylvia Curley.
Wow. Where are you from, Sylvia?
Melrose, Mass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
My three sons, these three nuts, did the plunge.
Really?
And she encouraged them to do it.
Yeah, I
My
did it
lovely
last
daughter-in-law.
What is your name?
Erin Curley.
And you talked them to come here?
I talked him to come here, and then he convinced his brothers.
What is your name again?
Erin.
And Aaron, what is your name?
Marty Curley.
And did you jump in the lake today?
I did.
Well, that's great. Will you come back? Will you come back next year?
Absolutely will. We'll be back next year.
And what's your brother's name here?
It's my brother Chris.
Chris.
Chris Curley.
How old are you now? 32?
75.
75?
Yeah,
Wow.
I take care of myself.
You're really taking care of yourself. Come over here, State Commander. Are you proud of these people coming back here now, jumping in the lake?
Oh, yeah.
Supporting the
Great. Good cause.
Special Olympics?
We made over 40,000 so far.
40,000 today. Wow, congratulations. Okay, what is your name, young fella?
Steve Curley.
And you're the oldest of the three boys,
That's right. Yeah, I'm
right.
137 now.
137.
Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
you're 2 years older than me. Wow, that's great. So, all of you, will you come back next year?
Absolutely.
And your best friend is your daughter-in-law.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's real great.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Well, we have to do what we have to do.
Thank you.
Okay. Hold this here. You look intelligent enough to hold it.
I would like to introduce a young fellow that I have not even got his name yet. But and sir, what is your name, by the way?
My name is Nick Paganella, and I'm proud of my service. I was in the United States Army in the Forgotten War. The Forgotten War was Korea, where we lost 34,000 troops there in just 3 years, but we saved half of the country. The other half is still looking down at us. Yeah.
Well, that's their problem. And thank you very much for your service. We appreciate everything that you and the troops did for the country.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Here's my card. You can email me, and I'll send you a... Well, we've got Phil Furtado here from Cape Cod. What town of Cape Cod are you from?
Falmouth, Cape Cod.
Well, that's pretty good. And how long you been in the AMVETS?
40 years plus. 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah.
And what positions did you hold?
I started off, I was a vice commander of Falmouth, and I was a state commander of Massachusetts.
You proud of your service?
Yes, I am.
And what branch were you in?
United States Army.
All
the way.
Is there any other branch? I don't think so. I don't think there's another branch.
I went in 1958, and I was supposed to get out in 1961, but I got extended by Kennedy because of the Berlin crisis.
The Cuban crisis.
Berlin crisis.
Oh, Berlin. Wow.
Berlin Wall, as you recall.
Yeah.
They didn't let me out of the service, and I was too short to go to Vietnam.
So you came all the way up from Cape Cod to here today in Natick.
Yes.
Is your first time coming here?
No, I come here very often. I look forward to Special Olympics. It's a good cause. All the money goes to Special Olympics, and I donate to Special Olympics.
Well, that's good. Will you come back next year?
I'll be here.
Well, that's good. Nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Phil.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Listen up, we're gonna start drawing the numbers. Quiet on the deck. This is the number for 50-50. There's $450 in the kitty to the winner. I want to thank everybody that donated today to make this a good cause. Thank you for your support. We'll be looking forward to seeing you next year, but thank you again. Okay, here we go. Last four numbers. 6842. 6842. Last four numbers. Sonny O'Reilly. Sonny. Riley. All right.
Congratulations. This gentleman's a former past department commander, and he came all the way down here today from New Hampshire.
Okay, on the red ticket, last four numbers. 3514. 3251. You get first choice. 3251. 3251.
Stop and shop.
3209. 3209.
Fly ahead. Keep on going, Robert.
Thank you very much.
That was cool. Hi, Nick. Channel 25. Yeah, let's go.
Go, guys, go! Here we go.
3, 2.
And I'll just take snapshots.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful to see you.
Okay, take her.
What do you think? No, I'm not for it.
Tom. Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Tommy.
What you doing?
Was the water cold or wet?
Both.
Can I have a drink of your orange soda?
Of course.
Oh, that's great. Hey. Yes, sir. How's everything going there, Metro West News? Good to see you. Don't go anywhere. I want to read this thing. It says,
Not flesh of my flesh, nor bone of my bone, but still miraculously my own. And never forget for a single minute that you didn't grow under my heart, but in it.
wow.
Michelle, synchronized swim.
No.
Chicken.
Well, here we got the Natick Fire Department here giving us support. And tell me out loud, what section are you all in? Are you all in different sections? Station 4. Okay. And okay. Now, what is your name, sir?
Jason.
And how long have you been in the force?
7 months.
Wow, that's great. And you happy?
I am very
Good.
happy.
Are they taking good care of you?
So far, so good.
Showing you all the ropes?
Yep.
What to do and what not to do. Okay. What is your name, sir?
John,
And John, how long have you been in the force?
21 years.
Wow, you're ready for retirement pretty
That's
soon?
right.
Are
If
you-
the chief lets me.
Oh, that's good. Your name, sir?
Ian, 17 years.
How many?
17.
Wow. You proud of your service with the town of Natick?
Couldn't be more proud.
Good, good. Your name, sir?
Nick.
Nick. Oh, that's my name.
Great name.
Yeah, I kind of spotted you right there.
Good looking.
Yeah, we're both good looking. We're taller than the rest of us.
That's right.
And he never lies.
Yeah.
Never lies.
How long you been on the force?
2 years.
Good, good. Yes, sir.
Josh.
Josh, how long you been on the force?
13 years.
13.
Yep.
You
11
look
in
like,
Natick.
You look like 13. You had some rough years, evidently. Yeah. How about you, young fella?
My name is Vincent. I've been on the service for 5 months.
Oh, that's good. And they're taking good care of you, showing you the ins and outs,
Yes, sir, of
and what
course.
to say and what not to say.
Absolutely.
Okay. And it's great talking to all of you here. And,
Good talking to you.
It's
Hey,
great.
we're hiring. Are you looking for a job?
I got to.
Well, to serve the Natick Fire Department. Woo!